Hello friends, welcome to Dreamweaver Crocheting with Love. In today's tutorial, I am going to teach you how to crochet this very easy baby beanie. This is done using very simple stitches of crochet like double crochet stitches. This is done in 3 steps. First, we will be making the flat circle followed by the design portion which is nothing but double crochets, and then the final part would be to make the ribbing portion which is done using front post and back post double crochet stitches. So it's very easy, especially for the beginners, and you can do within half an hour to 1 hour of time frame. So let's begin the tutorial. For this, the materials that we need are, here I have taken these 2 colors. This would be my main color, and for making the pom-pom and the bottom edging, I will be using this multicolored yarn, scissors, a measuring tape, and a 4 mm crochet hook. Now let's see the size chart. This beanie I have done for a 0 to 3 months old baby. So the head circumference should be 16 inches. By head circumference I mean this portion of the beanie. So this should measure 16 inches and the length of the beanie should measure 5 inches. So now let's check the measurements. So when I stitch the beanie, it will measure approximately 8 inches on one side. The circumference would be 16 inches and the length of the beanie is exactly 5 inches. So this cap would perfectly fit a baby in the age group of 0 to 3 months. Now in case if you want this beanie to be made for a baby in other age group, then you need to make the flat circle accordingly. In our channel there is already a tutorial for flat circle. So depending upon the age of the child for whom you are making this beanie, you can make the flat circle and then you can continue with this tutorial in order to make this beanie. Now here I have already done with the flat circle. Now since this beanie is done for 0 to 3 months old baby, the flat circle measurement should be around 4.5 inches. So this exactly measures 4.5 inches. Now as I mentioned before, in case if you are doing it for a child in other age groups, you can just follow with the measurements of the flat circle and make the flat circle accordingly. So here I have done around 6 rows, and by the end of the 6th row I am having 72 double crochets. Now we will start with the design part of our beanie. We need to chain 1 and turn our work and work 1 double crochet into each of the stitches. So starting from the first stitch, I'll be working a double crochet, 1 into the next. So you have to just follow like this till the end of the row, working 1 double crochet into each of the stitches. So by the end of the 7th row, I'll be having 72 double crochets. So here I've done with the 7th row and the slip stitch on top of the first double crochet work. In order to work the 8th row, I need to chain 1 and turn my work. Sequence of the row is same as the 7th row, that is working 1 double crochet into each of the stitches. So from the 7th row till 11th row, that is in total of 5 rows, we'll be working with the same pattern sequence, that is chain 1, turn your work and work 1 double crochet into each of the stitches. And by end of each of the rows, the number of double crochet should remain the same, that is 72. And this may vary depending upon the size of the beanie that you are doing. So you should keep track of that at the end of each of the rows. So you just continue working like this. Now once I am done with the 11th row, I shall get back to you. So in total from the top till this portion, I have worked 11 rows and slip stitch on top of the first double crochet worked. Now as we can see, in this beanie, this blue part I had worked for a total of 13 rows. But I think when we make this ripped portion a little bit wider, it will give a good appearance to your beanie. So what I thought is I'll be working this ripped portion for a total of 5 rows in this beanie that I'm currently working on. So that all depends on your choice. If you want the ripped portion to be just 3 rows, you can work just like this. So instead of working 11 rows in this case, you'll be working 2 more rows. And if you want the ripped portion to be more wider, as I'll be doing over here, then you can just stop with the 11 rows and continue with the ripped portion for the next 5 rows. So now I need to cut this yarn. Now I'll be joining this multicolored yarn. From here on, I need not turn my work since I'll be working with the front post and back post double crochet stitches. Now once we have tied the knots, chain 1 and work 1 front post double crochet into the first stitch, followed by 1 back post into the next stitch. In case if you don't know how to work a front post or back post double crochet stitch, then I shall give the link of the video above for your reference. You can just go through it and get to know how the stitch is worked out. So alternately working a front post and back post, you have to complete this row in this manner. So just continue working like this till the end of the row. So here I have done with the first row of front post and back post double crochet stitches and slip stitch on top of the first double crochet that we had worked. Now since I already mentioned, I'll be working in total of 5 rows of front post and back post. So the first row is done. In similar manner, I need to work 4 more rows. So the sequence for each row would be to work a front post on top of the front post, followed by a back post on top of the back post. So you have to just continue working like this till the end of the row, and you need to follow the same sequence for total of 4 rows. Since we have already done with the first row, so for the next 4 rows we will be working in this pattern. So as I mentioned before, I have done the 5 rows of front post and back post double crochet stitches and slip stitched on top of the first double crochet, and I have taken all the loose yarns inside. So that finishes our baby beanie. You can just keep it as it is, but if we add a pom-pom to the beanie, it will further make it more cute and lovely. Now since we have done the last few rows using front post and back post double crochet stitches, so this will make your beanie very stretchable and it will fit on the baby's head comfortably. Now the last step would be to attach a pom-pom. I have already done with this pom-pom. In our channel there is a tutorial regarding how to make a pom-pom using a pom-pom maker. So I shall give the link of the same above for your reference. You just go through it and get to know how this pom-pom is done. Now using a very fine hook, we will be just joining the pom-pom on top of our baby beanie. So just pull one of the loops of the pom-pom like this on one side, and again going to the next part. You have to pull the next loop. Now once both the loops of the pom-pom are pulled on the inner part of the beanie, we shall tie knots so that the pom-pom fixes firmly on the top of the beanie. And after doing this, you just take these loose yarns into the stitches on the inner part. So that finishes our cute little beanie. So isn't it very easy? And I hope this tutorial was very useful for you, especially for the beginners, because it's a very quick and easy to do beanie. Now you can see there is quite variations in both the beanies. That is mainly because I've done this front post and back post for more number of rows as compared to this beanie. So it all depends upon your choice. And in case if you want the ripped portion to be more wider, you can crochet the beanie in this way as I mentioned in the tutorial. If you have any queries, please let me know through comments. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.